morning, everyone. We're out here doing some mowing again. Got Jocelyn with me. She's in the truck. We're gonna have to take care of that ditch over there today too, and then mow this one. But thanks for coming along. We appreciate it.
I really like when we do the ditch, because this is where Dad flipped his mower. That's when he had sit downs, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time he's doing it on a stand up, so we'll see how it goes. I've heard the stand ups are better on hills or slopes, so always makes me a little bit nervous though when we do this. Like, you can't really, there's normally like big groundhog holes. Like over there when I was weed eating this little bit, I've seen a hole. Like my whole leg could fit in it. Which has happened before. I have fell and my whole leg, like I go up to my knee, like my knee, into a groundhog hole here.
if it looked like I ran over some trash, it's because it did. It was blowing across the parking lot from over there and across the streets and stuff. It's really windy today. It was blowing across, getting in my path. I did mow over some of it. Sometimes you have times like that. Ran out of string. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna have to be weed eated. I will try to mow some of that down there. It's kind of dangerous. It's got groundhog holes in it and stuff like that, so that's the reason why we don't usually do it. We mow the rest of it, but there's certain spots we can't. And this has got a culvert and stuff and a big drain line sticking out here. That's the reason why we can't get that part. And we're really only supposed to do it about once a year, but we do it a few times a year. We usually do it about once a month. We got a little bit behind this time, but it'll look better soon. It's got a lot of trash, so I know when that tall stuff. But what can you do? It blows over there from all those businesses over there and from everywhere else. It seems to catch everything around here. You can see how tall it is. It's tall as Jocelyn. Right here in this spot and down there, definitely some of it's taller than her. Liking the weather up here, Jocelyn? Huh? No. So rough in here, we're just really trying to knock it down. It won't look perfect or anything. Got some trees growing in it. See, you get a lot of stuff bound up my head when you got that tall of growth. That's the reason why we usually like to keep it once a month, but I think it's been 2 months. I think it's been 2 months or more maybe. So much stuff going around. Look, we just picked up trash earlier before we started mowing over there. We already got trash down here.
Like when we do the ditch, because this is where Dad flipped his mower. That's when he had sit downs, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time he's doing it on a stand up, so we'll see how it goes. I've heard the stand ups are better on hills or slopes, so always makes me a little bit nervous though when we do this. Like, you can't really, there's normally like big groundhog holes. Like over there when I was weed eating this little bit, I've seen a hole. Like my whole leg could fit in it. Which has happened before. I have fell and my whole leg, like I go up to my knee, like my knee, into a groundhog hole here. stuff sticking up, I'll just come back with a weed eater and knock it down. Whatever he can't get down, I'll get down.
Tell her or not, but I dropped in a few groundhog holes over there. That's the dangerous part. That's why we don't like mowing these sides right here. You got so many groundhog holes in them. So there was like 4 or 5 down through there, and I hit 3 of them. My luck, right? This is right above that drain, so it's kind of hard for me to get because I may not be able to turn and miss the drain down here and it sticks up. And then there's a massive groundhog hole over there, and it's got like a big dirt mound around it. So this is about all I can do on this side. So now I'm going to the other.
groundhog hole with dirt all around it. It's awful steep right here, and there's a big groundhog hole right there. Probably gonna have to end up getting this part with a weed eater. This is a dip in the ground, but that could be bad coming off that, because that looks like built up dirt.
I guess Jocelyn was showing you some of the groundhog holes, and you can see how much was mounded up here in the bottom. I actually flipped a mower over here back about 7-8 years ago. Flipped it from right in here in this area down into the ditch. I think it flipped 3 times. It landed across my arm on the roll bar. I had my roll bar up as a sit-down mower. But luckily I didn't break anything. But that kind of taught me not to try to do this all the time. And as you notice, I try to come downhill where I suspect that the groundhog holes are actually at. I missed a few over there, and I was actually going uphill, and that can cause you the problem where you pop a back wheel down and you end up flipping backwards. So now Jocelyn's going to weed eat, and I got to pick up this trash. See, there was a whole bunch in there, which I suspected. It was just so buried in there, it'd be hard to get out. So we waited until after we got done, and then I'll go get a bag and start picking up trash. And then this one will be pretty much done. She's got to do over there too. Ain't as much trash on that side. There's a few pieces up through there, but it's not as bad. Poker. Pretty hard to cut down, especially after it's dried out. Come back! You know you want to go in there. So windy today. I have to get a machete to come in here. So I got it pretty well knocked down. There's some stuff sticking up, but not bad. Be nice to have a tractor, wouldn't it? It get hot in there or run out? Wow, it ran out already. Must have had a small amount that time. It was a nice day though. It's started out in the 30s, I think, and now it's about 50 something. Compared to what it has been, it's pretty nice. It's supposed to be in the 60s this weekend. I'm actually supposed to be in the 60s today. What do you know?
I think I see that it gets to 60 at like 5 o'clock and then it goes right back down.
Really? Whatever the berries were on that, Jocelyn's covered in now. It's like purple, like all over her sweater, all over her pants. And Jocelyn, look at it. It's all over your face too. I don't know if that's picking it up or not, but there's a lot of specks on you.
Is it poisonous?
No. It's pokeberries. These berries right here, here's some right here. You can see those right there. They will dye you though. You can see your weed eater's got it all over it too. Yeah. There's a groundhog hole. It's got like a big mound around it. The bottom's been there where the strap does hurt. You don't have the reach that you normally would. But it does help because you pack around, you don't really get that tired packing around during the day. So sling the weed eater at it method. Well, she's back at it. So I'm gonna head over here and pick up some more of this trash. There is still a bunch of it. She's still got to blow off too, so probably won't be able to film that. I won't be back up there by then. Just pick up some fun stuff out of the yard. And this is not all their trash. Most of this stuff isn't even belongs to them. It's just everything that's blowed over from other parking lots. People opening their car doors and, you know, just stuff flying out really. I won't get 100% of it. There's just so much. and it has been cut before easily. There's another company that mows, and a lot of times they'll mulch up some of the trash, and then we get mulched up pieces here. So it's been mulched a few times. The paper isn't so bad because it'll eventually break down. But as we all know, plastic doesn't really break down, so it'll just sink in the yard and lay there forever. Sun breaks it down some, but not that much. Well, I've got stuff blown out of my bag now. Even got an aluminum Viennese can, I guess, Vienna sausage. We call them Viennese here. So we're hillbillies. You see this, mostly this is paper, but we got pop cans that were in there, stuff like that. Try to get up as much as I can of the plastics and the other metals and stuff. I don't know why there were so many. Found some more Vienna sausage cans. Can't even afford those anymore. They used to be really cheap. You could get probably a 6-pack for like $2 used to be, or less even. Now I think it's $1 a can a lot of places. So the cheap stuff that everybody used to eat, and ramen noodles went up. Looks like I ran over a glass bottle too. See, that's what you don't know. There's so much stuff in here, and you don't see it. I know some people would say it'd be worth it to do more often, and it is a lot of times. That's the reason why we do it about once a month usually, but it got wet when we was planning on doing it. Finally, I should have done it during the dry spell. It wouldn't have been as tall, but and then we've been wet for a few weeks now, and that makes it harder to do hills, you know. Kind of wet today. So see, the soil kind of looks dark, a little bit, almost muddy. You never know what's in here. You could pop tires and all kinds of stuff when you do the tall stuff. Glass, I could have damaged my back tires. Now the front tires are no flat on the Skags. They come out that way. And even my other mowers, I always put that on them. See this? Some of this blew out of the hole when I mowed it. Some of it came from across the parking lot. As you look over there, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look over there, you can see more trash ready to come over. way knocked down in some spots. That stuff's too thick to cut, but it looks a lot better than it did, don't it? Striped what we could, and then the rest was just knocked down. These areas right here, and they'll be good now until spring. You won't touch them again. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Say bye, Jocelyn.
Bye.
You can say bye, Jocelyn.
Bye, Jocelyn.
See you later. On the road again. Yeah, I can't remember the rest of the song. Give you a little drive around. You can kind of see how it turned out, though. Not bad.